It hit me. It hit me pretty hard. So, oh, no! No! I'm not showing you off yet. Another thing is there is this green, dark blue box. Just like the objective room before, this is a different type of room. This is what we're going to be calling a flooded room down the road. This will decrease all movement speed for anything that's in there while you're in there. So that'll be a room type that you'll have to deal with when it spawns in. And maybe you'll find some gear that'll help you get through it. Maybe you'll find some kind of objective to unflood the room. Something like that. Some kind of mechanic to deal with the situation as well as the room itself being a hazard until that's fixed. And since they'll be randomly spawned, you may have to deal with it at first and then it might be clear later down the road. We're hoping to have it so you can clear out some of them, but not all of them. We're going to run around the map here, and I'm going to try to find different rooms that we've added into the game. So we've added in some additional room types, so not just is the lighting updated, not just do we have the flooded rooms, but we have some other rooms as well. I'm going to be running around the rooms, run around and try to find those, so I'll be right back. Alright, welcome back, gamers. I have found one of the other new types of rooms. This is a dark room. In the dark room, you can see that there's no lights. Now, unlike other rooms, you can see the lighting, but sometimes the coloration's not there. In this case, there's not a single actual light going on. Now, there's even no echo from the green light over here. What's actually happening is we have a black light all over the room, so that way it doesn't take in any values here, because it's actually taking it all in. It's just overriding it because it's so deep and dark. As you can see, my character, you can see him, and you can probably see other enemies if they were in here. Let's see if we can get someone in here. So the objective here is to make it harder to see. Not necessarily impossible to see. But there will be some objects coming in here soon that will help brighten up the area. Again, hint at next milestone. And you can see in the mini-map, you can at least see where they are, so you might not be able to see them here, but you can see where they are here. There's a good chance I might be turning this into something a little bit different for these rooms, making it so you can't see the enemies, you can't see the players. But overall, this is the style of the room as it is raw now. As a quick note, you can actually see that this room is also dark. We actually have it set for multiple dark rooms, multiple flooded rooms, and multiple of the last room type, which is called the treasure room. But we do not have multiple objective rooms. The objective room is still going to be the last room spawned in. So that should... here's the last one right now. This is a gold one. This will be a treasure room. What the treasure room will do is do two things. Number one, guarantee a spawn of a boss. Number two, and probably more importantly to be honest, this room here will spawn something great. More than likely, based on what we have right now, this will be actually where you get the 50 cal sniper instead of... Oh, hi! Hi! This will be where you get the 50 cal sniper instead of you choosing it before the match starts. Therefore, you don't have that option. You'll have other options, as you can actually see. We've got some ideas of weapons already listed on here, but the sniper here will be one of the options you can only find but not spawn in with. Alright, as you can see, we have added in some additional enemies. We've already shown you the melee character that is now actually swinging his sword and dealing damage. You can also see the boss, which is not quite working properly, but it's there. That, all in fairness, that one is not 100% ready, but it is mechanically looking correctly. The chargers right now have a speed of a little bit too strong, but it, mechanically does what it's supposed to do. Yeah, so he's going to run on the edge of the map here, because more than likely... Okay. So Mr. Fastboy over here wants to... Oh, there he goes! Oh, God! Okay, so he has the same stats as the melee guy, except that he has a speed of just straight up stupid. Now you can see that as I'm shooting him, that was showing it, that was throwing him off. So again, the hitboxes need to be implemented over the colliders to make it so that way it stops doing that. So we have a little bit better chance there. Alright, so we found the ranged enemy. Oh, okay. It's shooting me. Alright, so this is the ranged enemy. The ranged enemy, once he finds us, will attack in melee if we're close enough, but it will attack in range any other time. So let's see. Okay, that's attacking ranged because we're only finding it on the backside. Okay. It hit me. It hit me pretty hard. So, oh, no! No! I'm not showing you off yet. Or I'm already done showing you. Alright. Nope. Nope. Okay, hold up. Alright, the attack speed's a little slow. I believe we did a little slow due to the testing purposes. I don't think this is supposed to be the full intent. He's not doing the melee swing. I'm not sure why that is. Alright. With that complete, guys, that is everything of this milestone, this month of game design. This will conclude month 2 of BioFire Games, a look at a top-down shooter with some tactical elements. Here soon, we'll be moving into making the missions, so more likely we'll have only one mission for next month. We might have a second, but that's honestly a stretch goal. The one mission we have is going to be a place and run mission is what I'm calling it. And what the objective there is to run up, place an object, and then wait a timer. Once that timer is done, run and get back to the beginning of the map. Kind of the general idea of all future missions as well, but in this case this is more direct versus maybe the more creative coming down the road. As well, obviously you can see some of the gear options that are empty here. We'll be working on those as well. The armor actually is working here, but the debug to the little cheat codes for it to work seem to be a little off. So the cheat codes are more the problem versus the actual armor. If we were to set the armor value to a different medium or heavy or no armor, all of them actually do work. I just can't demo them because we don't have a selector. I don't know if we're going to have our gear choices option coming up in the next milestone. It is written down, but it's going to be a little bit of a stretch goal because UI takes time. Of course, we're going to have more enemies. That's kind of the objective here. The next set of enemies should be finishing up the boss, making sure that it's working properly, maybe making them look a little bit more decent down the road, but all of the enemies here should be ones that will actually be implementing into the full version of the game, just more decorated. The additional enemies are going to be more of the specialty style enemies, kind of like the Charger, where it's the same thing as a melee guy, but it moves fast. So we're going to move into some more of those kind of things here soon. And lastly, and probably most importantly, this game's close to prototype. We're not quite there with there's no sounds, there's no music, but we might actually be able to have a full prototype version of this game here shortly. With the prototype version, hopefully we'll be able to start talking to some testers and seeing what they think of the current mechanics. We're not asking them to forethink of the future mechanics. No, just think of the mechanics as they currently are. We want full-on internet brutality. We want to know what we should be working on instead. So, of course, there won't be any clutter in these rooms. There won't be any animations just yet. That's actually coming up future, super future. However, I hope you guys enjoy what our tactical top-down shooter has become so far. We hope you have an idea of where we might be going in here in the near future. We hope you guys just have a great day. Because, I mean, if nothing else, we're here for entertainment. You're here for entertainment. I just hope you guys have a nice day. Because that's my objective. Have a great one, guys. Before I go, guys, Alistar's Journey, as mentioned earlier, is now on itch.io for PC build, no ads. So simply go on to itch.io, type in Alistar's Journey or Biofire Games. We're on there now. If you don't know where that is, look in the link in the description in the video. We'll also be having our merch store on there as well, as that'll be more commonplace to have our merch on there. So yes, please support the developers. That way we can actually start working these retail jobs, so we can actually pump out video games a lot faster than what we've been doing so far. Have a great one, guys. Enjoy 2021. I know that this year's last year was not so great. We're here to make this one better. Have a great one, guys. Peace.